My family at this point starts to tell me not to invest in any more coaching and that I'm making so much money organically just working without paid ads that if I would just keep the money that I was making instead of paying more coaches, I'd be a lot better off than continuing to try. So feeling a bit burned at this point, I was hesitant to dive back in, and that's where Taylor came along, another $10,000 on the line. Now, Taylor didn't teach me anything revolutionary about B2B consulting, but what he did do is challenge me. He told me to stop whining, double down on outreach, and seriously hustle. In fact, there was a point in the program where he told me, if you don't stop whining, I'm gonna refund your money and kick you out. Actually happened. So there's a distinct moment when I'm in this program where I'm getting really upset with the coach that was assigned to me, and I was getting so upset that that coach had Taylor, the CEO, give me a call. And Taylor was pissed because he's at dinner with his wife. And he gets off the phone, and as soon as he gets off the phone, I can tell he's super upset. I said, sorry, dude, go back to your dinner. And he just challenged me and said, look, man, either do the work and stop whining, or I'm gonna refund you and kick you out. And I got so upset in that moment because I didn't want to accept failure or that I was a loser that I sat down and doubled down on everything I was doing. And that exact moment is where I figured out ManyChat, and it changed everything. Now, if you go back to 2017, ManyChat was the first of its kind where you could start running messenger ads. No one was really doing it. And I just started testing those because my webinars weren't working. And after this phone call, I sat down, got pissed, looked at my computer, and started messaging each and every lead that had come in over the last month. And instead of spending $3,000 and breaking even like I was, I spent $3,000 and made $18,000 up front, and I couldn't believe it. And I knew in that moment is when everything was gonna change. And by using this feature and having an aggressive follow-up, I was able to go on that year and do over $1 million in sales, and then go on to my second year to do my biggest jump in revenue ever of $10 million. And keep in mind, to that point, I'd blown $45,000 on coaches, about $20,000 to $25,000 more on ads, and my family and parents were telling me to stop spending money on coaches. So there's two lessons here. One is never give up. If you don't know how to get to the next level, it's because there's information you don't have, and the only way to get high-level information is to pay for it. And then number two is that if you have aggressive follow-up systems, you don't have to be as good of a marketer. And that's what's made me so successful, is I'm not the best marketer, but I'm just the best at follow-up processes. So I guess we can say with this experience, give me the gladiator thumb. Bing!